All right. Right.
Oh, right on cue. There's toast.
Here you are. Right on time. You're not late today, so I won't dock your pay this time.
Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Coffin Podcast with Cryptic Jasmine and Juan Blak.
Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Coffin. Morning Coughing? No, we're not coughing this morning, but the Morning Coffin Podcast here. I'm Juan Blak, and over here is my lovely co-host, Cryptic Jasmine. By the way, if you have not subscribed to Jasmine's channel, you probably should. I will have the channel in the link. It's actually, you can just click on her name in the description, actually. So, and that will take you there,
Yeah,
and you hit that subscribe,
thank you.
and there you go.
And obviously, subscribe to Juan's channel too, which I don't know why you wouldn't be if you're watching this, but if you haven't, obviously subscribe to Juan's channel.
A lot of people watch videos on here, but they haven't subscribed yet, which is rude. How dare you? Why aren't you subscribed? Get to subscribing. Everybody's subscribing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing that voice made me realize I haven't introduced you to Kay's cooking yet.
Oh no. No.
We'll do that soon. Not this episode, or maybe depending.
Okay.
Who knows?
Okay.
I'll put it to like this: her food probably isn't as bad as King Cobra's, but it's questionable.
It's up there. Oh, there's so many nasty, questionable things. As you know, I mean, with your food crimes videos.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like, what's wrong with you people? Like, why are you making food in a toilet? I know, like, the purpose is to make people upset. Like, that's the only reason they do it.
It's the
They're like
whole
rage bait.
bait.
But
Yeah.
it's so nasty. Like, oh god. It's just so gross.
I think the worst one I saw was somebody was doing like an ice cream sundae in a toilet.
That's so, like, just.
I was like, why? And somebody had like a like a mixed drink dispenser, but they did it through a washing machine.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah, and same question. Why? I mean, that one, not gonna lie, is kind of cool. I guess if you were throwing some kind of like rager party and you had a washing machine to spare for some reason.
Yeah, let me get a Long Island iced tea with a hint of Tide in it. Sure, why not? Here's a dryer sheet in my drink. What the hell?
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah. So how you doing this fine, lovely day, evening,
I'm
morning?
doing pretty good. I'm here. That's
Oh,
always
good.
yeah.
It's better to be here than not.
Yeah, exactly. In most cases, definitely. But yeah, I did have to go to the doctor, but I got some meds, so hopefully all is well. What about you?
I swear it must have been something in the air because I also had to see the doctor as well because I had went to the hospital Friday and apparently like I guess my glucose levels were pretty high. Mostly because like I wasn't taking a med that I was taking off of because my insurance didn't want to pay for it anymore. Because I mean, mostly I think my job kind of got bought out by a bigger company, and while my insurance stayed the same, some things kind of switched around, and I think my deductible is a lot higher now. So they're like,
No.
we don't want to pay for this anymore. I'm like, but this medication was working. I was like, no.
Wow.
So I've been fighting with that, you know.
And it's like a necessary
Yeah,
medication. Like, I mean,
it is.
you know what I mean? Like like, would you say like life sustaining or at least quality of life sustaining type of medication?
Quality of life, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a combination of things for it to be life sustaining.
Yeah.
That you got to do. I mean, one of the things which is now I'm kind of like doing now, is like I'm being a little bit stricter with my diet at the moment. Still gonna probably cheat. Like my birthday's coming up, so there's like, you know, I'm gonna have some carbs.
When is your birthday?
March 15th.
Oh, March 15th. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a special episode or something.
Yes,
Just
we
like
have to.
we'll blow something up or something. I don't know. No, not in the house.
We'll blow
Uh,
something up. I love that. That's the first place you went to. A special birthday episode. We'll blow something up.
just gonna blow something up. As compared to these cats, when they go to cat boxes and they blow it up,
Oh
uh,
God.
that'll probably be the only blowing up that'll happen.
No.
Uh, but yeah, I'm just keeping it low carb and everything, and then just adjusting. And it really is shit that I should be doing anyway, honestly. But
But that still
now it's
sucks
just kind
though.
of,
Yeah.
kind of, it does. But yeah, all right, rude. Like here we go, we're starting. I'm like, oh, Dad's recording. Time to just knock stuff off tables.
For like no reason.
And one of the main troublemakers is actually being really nice right now.
She's the co-host.
She's just kind of just falling asleep, listening to us talk.
Oh.
But yeah, but aside from that, been okay. Been working. I've been working on a music video for one of the songs from the new album. Yeah, just been busy.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
When's the new album coming out? Or
the EP is already out.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, you said a music video?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah, well, with one track, Crimson
Yeah,
Tide.
duh. You literally just released an album. Like, when's the new album coming?
I mean, I am working on a couple other things, so you never know. It's like,
Yeah, that's true. You really do never know these
which is
days.
crazy. I have my friend, Alice Anarchy. Hi, Alice. She's been making a lot of music lately, and I admire her tenacity and her work ethic as far as making music goes. And I wish I could do it that often, but I mean, she's like releasing stuff left and right.
Wow.
Like, and it's like,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's
You're
like
releasing
that's
stuff left and right too. I mean, I don't know her level of releasing stuff, but you release stuff a lot actually. I think you have to give yourself some more credit.
yeah. I mean, I try to, but yeah, she definitely puts out because she just writes so much music. She's got a few albums out in like about like a couple years time, and it's like,
Wow.
you know, she is very busy. She's very creative, you know. On top of
Yeah.
she does like a whole bunch of other stuff too. So I'm like, do you sleep during any of this, or do you just like, you know, stay perpetually awake and just do stuff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? And if so, what's your secret?
Right. No, I love the places that your mind goes because you're like, it's my birthday, we're gonna blow stuff up. You're like, she just puts out so much music, and I'm like, do you sleep?
Seriously.
What's
like-
her name? Where can I find
Alice
music?
Anarchy. She actually has a YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
As a matter of fact, when he says, since, oh, by the way, I haven't announced this yet to everybody else. We're going to also occasionally have guests, by the way.
I'm so excited.
Yes, next episode we will have a guest. Oh, should we?
Can we say? Should we say who it is?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're going to have next episode. We'll be joined by the lovely Delia LaFay, my friend Rachel, who actually is kind of in a sense responsible for this shit happening right now.
Yeah.
Because I met you through her.
Yes, 100%.
Yep. So just blame her. It's all her fault that this is happening right now. So
Yeah. No, yeah, Rachel is so awesome. Like seriously, so sweet, so funny. Just I love her and her channel and her whole story of like, you know, she started her channel to like get herself out of like a difficult time. So cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's so cool to see like what became of that.
And it's amazing. It's great that it's like her and I ended up just like working together. She's like, I forgot how many music videos of mine that she's actually in. Because she ended up being in a bunch. I'm like, I just like, hey, what you doing? Would you want to do this? She's like, sure. I'm like, all right, cool.
That is so cool.
But yeah. So, what you been up to lately? Any you seen anything, heard anything of interest to let people know about?
Seen or heard anything of interest? Well, I did not. I've yet to make it to um Club Sabbath here, which is one of the main goth nights.
Oh,
I missed January and I missed February. Maybe I'll make it to March. Um, I also missed the picnic once again.
aw,
The goth picnic. I forgot what happened that day. It's just, always something happening. I did do my homework though. Well, I think I did partial homework.
hey, partial.
So
I'll give you credit.
yeah. Yellow Wallpaper, I did listen to. I like
What'd you think?
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like them. I was surprised that the vocals, they had like different style of vocals. Like the vocals weren't just like one style. That was
yeah,
kind of like a surprising thing that was like cool and fun. And otherwise, yeah, I liked them. And I did check out the Shit of God. Is that what it's called?
yes,
That was definitely interesting. Very heavy on the black metal influences for sure on that
yeah.
song. The lyrics were funny to me.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I'm never mad at uh I'm not like the biggest fan of black metal, but I do appreciate like blackened genres like blackened
Yeah,
death metal or like blackened deathcore. I don't know. So it just
black
adds
and simp.
something. Yeah. Blackened post metal or whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be thinking about food a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But the funny thing about Behemoth is because I've been listening to Behemoth for years. I really like them. I'm on Facebook. I'm in this one group, Simpsons, cult posting, but it's like Simpsons meets black metal memes,
Oh, uh-huh.
and I didn't realize like a lot of people just don't like Behemoth.
Really?
I think they look at them they they seem to look at Behemoth like I think like Ghost. You know how like a lot of metalheads are
Oh.
like hate Ghost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But do they think they're too like mainstream or what?
something like I think so. Yeah, yeah, I think it's something like that.
You know, that kind of makes sense to me, especially because they do veer towards like the black metal side. And for whatever reason, you get certain subcultures where people tend to be more like elitist and snobby than others. And like, I think black metal is one of the very like snobby ones.
Oh
So it
yeah, yeah.
makes perfect sense to me that like, oh, they're too mainstream for
No,
us.
no, we only listen to bands that record their albums on one of those Fisher Price tape recorders
Fisher Price
and
tape
two
recorder.
karaoke mics that we got from the old Radio Shack 20 years ago.
God, that sounds fun.
That is metal.
Yeah. No, that's not to diss on like, fans of black metal, because obviously
No,
there's some cool
no.
people out there. But
I mean, I will diss the fucking the Nazi black metal shit.
well, yeah, definitely, of
Diss the fuck
course.
out
Yeah.
of
Yeah. But not even including that, I do unfortunately see some like elitist slash snobbiness,
that. Oh yeah,
So it
absolutely.
makes sense to me.
And unfortunately, you do have that in pretty much every subculture. You have
Yeah,
your elitist snobs, you know.
that's true. I guess that's true. It's more so like small groups of people making it seem like it's a snobby scene when it's not. It's just like
Yeah,
the select few over here.
it's like guys, like listen to it or don't listen to it. You know, I mean, it's like with the metalheads, like they like they were upset about Ghost. It's like, okay, you don't have to listen to Ghost. They apparently are not doing. They're apparently not like losing any fans because y'all don't like them because they're
Right.
selling out. So, but so like what you like, whatever. And then people remember metalheads were losing their shit, getting pissed off because baby metal existed. And I'm
like, calm down.
calm down. It's like
It's not that serious.
and it's actually really the concept that baby metal did is like really cool, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
And come on, that band that they got, come on.
The van?
The band,
Oh, the band.
the actual band is like not like the band. It's like you have the like mostly they hate the band because of the girls singing.
Oh, got you.
But then you have the actual band playing. It's like Jesus Christ, these guys. I don't. These are like fucking hella players. Do people even say hella anymore? Why did I just say
Yeah,
that?
I'd say so.
Oh, okay,
You could
cool.
say it.
All right. I'm not like using lingo from the 90s.
Well, you know what? It all cycles back, and the youngsters think that they made it up.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube where they were like, Gen Z is responsible. And like, I have nothing against Gen Z. I'm not like, one of those people who hates on entire entire generations. But it stuff like this is a little annoying because it was a Gen Z person making it, and they were like, Gen Z is responsible for all this slang. We brought all this to you, like bet. And I was like, dude, literally, like people have been saying that since the 80s. Like everything that you think is new is probably not. The only one that I've heard that I think is actually maybe new is Riz. I don't know if people have been saying Riz since like the 80s.
There's like some Gen Z and Gen Alpha like phrasing I've heard. It's like some of it I still don't know what it is, but it's like and there's some I've heard of it and I've kind of used it and my spouse look at me funny for using it. It's like I use the term mid and my spouse look at me like now. This episode brought to you by Dead Souls Gothic Lounge. Dead Souls Gothic Lounge celebrates goth culture inclusivity twice a month. Every second Saturday at Wheeler with live music performances, and every last Tuesday of the month at Melody Inn with live music or guest DJs. Check out Facebook and Instagram for Dead Souls Gothic Lounge. But you know what? Like as far as those generations goes, what actually what's kind of worse with shit like that though is Gen X.
What do you
Gen
mean?
X. Speaking on Gen X, oh my
Okay.
god.
I'm sorry. I'm already ready for it. Just your face,
No.
you like look like you want to cringe.
I mean, like I said, I am Gen X, obviously. I'm old, so but some people from the Gen X, like there's like a thing on like well, I don't know if it still is a thing or not, but it was a thing on TikTok where they were like doing like these Gen X videos. It was like Gen X versus Gen Z and millennials and all
Yeah.
that. And it's like we're the best. It's like, you know what? I'm Gen X. I grew up in that period of time. I can tell you, we're definitely, if anything, we're not the best generation. And like every generation does that anyway. But
yeah, every generation thinks they're the best. Yeah.
But I love Gen X's thing that makes those memes like, if you grew up and drank water from the
For the
hose and
hose.
played outside and we didn't go home until the street lights came on and blah blah blah, and it's like, shut up. If
Well,
you were
I think
a latchkey kid, then you were cool. No, you weren't. If you were a latchkey kid, then life sucked. You were neglected. If you were a latchkey kid.
life sucks. Oh my god, you should. Do you have TikTok, right? Obviously.
I do, yes.
I haven't used it in a minute. I should start using it again.
Yeah.
I should use that
Yes,
more than
since
Instagram,
it's around
actually.
now.
Yeah. But you should like what do they call it? I'm even forgetting all the terminology. Stitch?
Mm-hmm.
You should stitch one of those and say that. Like, no, your
Probably.
life
I
sucks.
probably will. I should do something like that. I thought about doing stuff like that.
That would be hilarious.
But
But
it's a matter of remembering to do that because on top of everything else I'm doing,
yeah,
because there's so much
right.
shit that I want to do and I keep forgetting about because I'm doing other shit and ADD, and it's like,
And then who has the time for anything at all?
And then next thing you know, oh wait, no, I got to go to bed. I got to go to work in the morning. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. I get that. But the your kind of like assessment of the Gen X videos, it reminds me of this one commentary video I saw. I'll send it to you later, but I guess it's like all of a sudden out of nowhere, a bunch of people who were Gen X started posting like Gen X rise or something like that. Gen
Oh,
X is standing up. That's what it was.
that's
And
yes.
but everyone was confused, like rising for what? Standing for what? And then every time someone made a video to
Honey,
explain, it was like, we drank out of the water.
honey, listen. I'm Gen X, and I can tell you, I ain't rising for shit unless I have to. I barely rise for work. Okay, the alarm goes off. I want to hit snooze. I don't want to rise for that. Let alone this fucking Gen X rise shit they got on TikTok.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I don't want to rise for
Please,
shit.
I'm Gen X. Go back to bed.
Who could blame you? But
Yeah.
I think because I guess my classification is millennial. What I realized from all of our like millennial memes and stuff is like, damn, I guess I'm basic as hell because I relate so heavily with all of them. Like, they'll I see some videos where they'll show like all the different generations reacting to something. So for example, someone just rings your doorbell and it's like, how boomers react and how Gen X reacts, and then millennials just like slowly slid off the couch and like disappeared because they didn't want whoever was there to see that they were home. I'm like, that's me.
That's
And like I'm
hilarious.
always like relating to them so hard. So I'm like, dang, I guess I'm just a basic ass millennial.
Yeah, see, I can relate to that too because I'm like, no, I'm not home. I like that with my phone. I'm like, don't call me. Send me a
Yes,
text,
me
send me
too.
email. But just if you call me, you're going to go to voicemail.
That makes me feel comforted because I'm the same way.
Yes, I get it. I'm Gen X. I grew up with a rotary phone. Yeah, I didn't want to answer that either. Shit. Shit. Yeah, go to the answering machine or just call back later. If I feel like picking up, I will, but I probably won't. So you might as well just like write me a letter. We didn't have email then, so just send me a postcard and maybe I'll call you back.
I feel like you're like working on your stand-up bit right now, honestly. I feel like this would be a pretty good set.
Stand up, nothing. This is just me.
This is just me. Well, you just reminded me. And then you reminded me, and then the thought came in, and then it flew away. So
Oh,
now
see,
I
that's we
forgot.
have something in common. I was like, I was about to say something, but it's gone now. Maybe he'll come back. I hope. Maybe he'll just do a lap around the neighborhood, and he'll just kind of drive back up in the driveway real quick, and I can tell you what it was. I don't know.
Yeah. If we're lucky.
If we're lucky, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had it again. Nope, it's gone. It's
Oh
it's
yeah,
long
yeah.
gone.
Come back. That was another car. That wasn't the same car. That was somebody else. That was one of the neighbors.
Oh, I do remember. Last thing I'll say about the generation thing. I saw something on Threads or someone posted like, what are we calling millennials? Like, as in like the boomer diss. You know how I guess everyone calls boomers boomer. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are we calling millennials? And it was like nothing but millennials responding. Call us nothing. We're tired. Call us depressed. Like everyone's just done. Like done. And so self-deprecating. I was like, oh, I really my people. I guess it
feel
is. Yeah. Oh, it was hilarious though, because like that's not what the person was asking, and all they got was a bunch of self-deprecating millennials in the comments.
Hey, you asked the question. Everybody was answering it. You know,
Yeah.
they just didn't answer the way you wanted. So, any events you want to promote, or anybody like any shows coming up? Maybe like if in the area,
Ooh,
you might want to just say, hey, if you're watching this and in the area, fucking go to this.
good point. I guess you could go first because I have to
Do I have anything
pull it up
prepared?
here. So I give actual information, unlike last time where I was like, look it up.
Oh, make me look it up.
Oh, wait, are you looking it up?
Actually, yes. I'm like, wait.
Okay, so we're
I,
both in the same boat.
I kind of had like a list of going through stuff on here, but
Let's
uh,
see. And then this, and just so that I'm not, because I do have an event it's this Friday, so I probably won't be able to make that either. But this will go out, this episode will go out on the 6th, right? Of
yes,
March.
actually,
Okay.
yes. Oh God, we're almost in March already. Jesus
I
Christ.
know. It's kind of nuts because I felt like January went by like at a decent pace. Even February felt like a little long in the sense that I was like, oh, it's still February. But now it's like, oh shit, we're already in the
Yeah,
third month of the year,
I don't know. With
basically.
with with me, I could have swore it was just New Year's, and next thing you know, it's almost March.
Really? It just
Yeah,
went by like in a flash.
yeah. And all I think is, oh God, his birthday's coming up. Fuck.
Oh, exciting. Do you have any birthday plans?
Working on that. I mean, I've got a couple days off. My birthday's actually on the weekend.
Yes, I
Ah,
was gonna say it's a
my mic is running
Saturday.
away.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. Sorry.
Oh,
But like taking a couple days off because like my birthday's on that weekend, so
mhm.
I'll have like at
Nice.
least a 4-day weekend. So
Oh, that's
well,
good. That
I'll
that
probably
in itself is great
me
birthday
myself probably do
plans.
something. Yep.
Yeah.
Not sure, quite sure what yet. I'm still trying to figure that out.
My money's on a fist fight in a Denny's parking lot area.
Who we gonna? Who we gonna fight in Denny's parking lot?
Each other.
I don't want
Each
to get in
other.
a fist fight with you on my
The
birthday.
winner gets a grand slam.
Wait, I gotta get slammed for a grand slam. Wait
I mean,
a minute.
sure.
I
You're
mean,
like, don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm
Well,
sure it's not the
that's
first time somebody got slammed in a parking lot for a grand slam, but never
That's
mind.
still fucking pressing on your bedroom. I'm leaving.
Great. I ran my spouse out the room.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm betting on a fist fight.
Oh, it would not be a fist fight in the parking lot. Oh, I do have one. So far I got something pulled up. If you're in an Indianapolis area and you're into the metals, you might want to go to Black Circle on Tuesday, March 11th at 7 p.m. Stranger Attractions presents Ex Hoarder with Void and Herrick. Oh, I'm gonna probably fuck this name up. Heracleon. Herrick. Heracleon. Heracleon. Herakleion. So those guys.
Nice.
So yeah, what to expect. Stranger Attractions presents Ex Hoarder, legendary Louisiana thrash titans featuring Pat O'Brien, ex Cannibal Corpse, Void from Louisiana, and Heracleon from New Orleans.
Sorry. That's amazing.
Doors at 7 p.m., show at 7:30. $20 advance, $28 at the door, all ages. All sales are final, no refunds. Sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon. So no
Oh,
Heineken. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Do you you seem blue? Look, get off the mic stand, girl. Get back over in your spot. I don't need you adjusting the mic, ma'am.
is
Do your
she? Oh
job.
my gosh, that's so funny.
But you seen Blue Velvet, right?
Blue Velvet. No.
Oh, that's kind of like a classic movie. It's oh god, I forgot the director's name, and he just passed away recently too.
Oh. It's like surprised because like so many people were talking about him and sad, and I looked at the what is it? Cinema filmography or whatever, and I was like, oh, I don't think I've seen a single movie by this person, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah, I've seen a few, and I feel bad. My brain does things I can't. I was like, what's his fucking name? Shit. Blue Velvet, by the way, is a 1986 film, which came out actually when my spouse was born. David Lynch.
Oh
David.
yes, yeah.
Yes, the infamous David Lynch. Yes, but it's a good movie. And there's like a scene with Dennis Hopper. See, I had to look it up, but Dennis Hopper has this character that's just really unhinged, and they're in this bar, and I think somebody said something about a Heineken, and he just looked at me angry, like, Heineken, fuck that shit, Pabst Blue Ribbon. So that's what I was thinking about.
Oh, that was like your reference.
Yeah, that was my reference. It was just a long roundabout way to get to it.
That's what happens when you have ADHD.
It really is. It's fun.
Yeah. I once hung out with stop me if I've told you this before, but I once hung out with a friend and we both have ADHD. And like when we first got together, she started telling me a story. And then we went on all these tangents for like 3 hours. We were hanging out, like going here, going there, and like this whole time we're talking about this and that, and everything was an offshoot of what we were talking about. And she was still trying to finish the story the entire time. And then we're about to like finally leave after like 3 hours. I'm like, oh wait, you didn't finish telling me how that story ended. It was literally like a 1-minute story. But like sandwiched in between was like 3 hours of like ADHD offshoots.
Why does that sound like an episode of our podcast?
Yeah, it probably is. The stream of consciousness.
I have one more event I'm going to announce. It's going to be Friday, March 14th, the day before my birthday. I might go to this because I'm off that day. Villicast, SHI, Lordship, and Kiritsis at State Street Pub. Yeah, they're going to be on State Street Pub. It's going to be $10. Doors open at 8 p.m. Music at 8:30. And that reminds me, last episode, remember I was talking about how I was getting ready for a show we were going to be playing at State Street Pub?
Yes.
Yeah. So we get gearing up. Weather started getting a little weird. We're like, all right, it's going to be cold. And then I was like, oh, it's going to be snowing. Well, hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully that won't affect the turnout too much. Yeah, by Sunday morning, it snowed a lot that
Oh,
day.
so they just already
So
knew. Everybody already knew from the time like you woke up.
yeah, so they had to cancel the show. Did and couldn't open the bar because just
Oh,
out of for safety reasons,
yeah.
which was a good thing because one of the bands actually had to pull out because apparently they got COVID.
Mm,
So it just would
yeah.
have been both my musical projects and the drag show, which I mean, still that would have been fun,
Yeah.
but not to the point where we want to dig through the snow to get to it. So I'm, sh-
Right?
I'm sure the owners of the bar are like, it's great. You guys are like dedicated enough to show up even in the snow to play, but y'all be the only ones here doing anything.
Oh. Oh, well, that's a bummer that it got canceled, but
Yeah,
hopefully they reschedule.
yeah. Hopefully, I mean,
Yeah.
we're working on some different dates too. The only thing that I got going on right now, I have a show in like March 27th with my other band until we are dust. Open up for Amulet and Bellhead, and
Awesome.
so far the only thing I got for Black Sunday right now is we're playing part of a online festival for
Oh,
World Goth
cool.
Day.
No
So
way.
yeah.
That's awesome. Where can one participate slash view the festival?
Well, basically the way it's set up is like a lot of like the bands are like streaming from either like their YouTubes or from Twitch, stuff like that. I'll be streaming from this page. So, but I mean, you just look up. It's a guy named Craig Dariampre, and usually he every year he does like an online music festival, and he does one for World Goth Day, and he also does one in October called Weirdsville,
Hmm.
and we did the Weirdsville one.
So how does it work as a festival? Like, do they link share the links for all the different individual streamers, or do they somehow stream everything? Like, even if you're streaming on your
They just
platform,
have
do they
they have they,
links?
like he'll have like a Facebook page, for
Okay.
instance, and then he'll have links to everybody's set and times and everything.
Okay. How cool.
May 22nd through the 24th. I'll actually probably have like an ad for it somewhere in this video actually.
Nice.
So all right.
As far as events on my end, for right now, because my brain is because like I'm on meds, so I like can't even really think anyway. So the only one I will call out is Club Sabbath, which I mentioned, and that is actually happening later in March for the 27th anniversary in San Diego.
Nice.
Um, yes, so that's going to be at Spin on March 29th, 9 p.m. 21 plus for anyone in the San Diego area. 27, wow, 27th anniversary.
That's a long
That's
freaking
amazing.
time.
Yeah, that's an incredible amount of time to run an event.
Yeah, that's about. I think it's about the same amount of time as a place I used to go to in Los Angeles called Bar Sinister.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, that's been around since the 90s.
Amazing.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
pretty much in the same spot forever.
Wow. Awesome. But yeah, other
Yeah,
than that, I don't think I have anything else for today.
cool. Hey, did you have you seen Nosferatu yet?
No, I haven't, but I already got the big spoiler. Have you seen it?
Just watched it like a couple nights ago.
Did you?
Actually, Saturday night I watched it. Yes,
Ooh, what'd
yes,
you think?
it's good. It's good. The same. It's the same director that did that as the one that did The Lighthouse.
Oh, I
So
didn't see that.
you should watch that.
Yeah. Is it
It's
scary?
really only two people in the movie
Creepy.
the whole time, but fucking William Dafoe and what's his face, the Twilight kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Robert
Robert
something.
Pattinson. Yeah, which is
Yes.
crazy.
The powers
Outside,
combined.
outside of Twilight, it's like, oh, you're actually pretty cool. Okay,
Oh,
'cause I wasn't a fan. I wasn't
outside
a
of
fan.
Twilight.
I wasn't a fan of Twilight, but seeing him in this movie, it's really well done. It's like you definitely need to check out the White House. You get to see these two being absolutely unhinged. It's definitely worth it. And Nosferatu is definitely worth it as well.
Yeah.
It's beautifully shot.
Oh,
The cinematography is just
nice. Yeah, I definitely want to watch that. The only thing I know of it, have you seen Tusk?
I've seen parts of it, but I actually haven't actually watched the whole thing.
You should watch the whole thing.
I want to.
Well, have you seen Mr. Tusk in Tusk?
Yes.
The only thing I know of it is that what's his name? Count Orlok?
Count Orlok, yeah.
Is like the splitting image of Mr. Tusk.
Holy shit.
That's all I know about Nosferatu. But I mean, that was a shock to me. I was like, dang, plot twist.
Some of the best part is what made it hard to watch the movie is before watching the movie, it's like between TikTok and YouTube, there's like shorts of people like doing memes of the movie. And there's like a couple people, especially this one guy, he just does shit in the Nosferatu voice, in the Count Orlok voice. It's like there's this one thing. He's like, "There's a video. I think I might have sent you the video where he does what he goes. You must bounce on it, crazy style." and, and it's just one of those things that me and my spouse run around the house like all the time saying. And we're watching the movie, and of course, it's just can't stop it. Can't get it out of our heads. There's another one that he did. He's like, I took her to my penthouse, and I freaked it. It's like it's great.
Oh my
It's like that is great. And
Oh my god.
while there was no penthouse, there was some freaking going on in this movie. We'll leave it at that.
As far as I understand, no, I can't say anything. Well, most people have seen it by now, right? I would assume.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have, we're not giving away too many spoilers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, how many spoilers can it be? It's like spoiler alert. There's a vampire in there. No. Everybody knows there's a vampire in it. Everybody knows there's vampire penis. So
Yeah. At this point, everyone also knows that Count Orlok has a mustache now. Like that's like the biggest shock of them all.
and he's telling everyone that they must bounce on it, crazy style.
Oh. But yeah, that's still on my to watch list. I assume I could probably watch it at home by now.
If you have Peacock, you can. It's streaming
Oh.
on Peacock right now.
Oh, good to know.
Um, last time I got on my rant at the last video, what we didn't get to do, since we're kind of dwindling down on the time right now.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Wow.
it's I mean, by the time this comes out, it's not no longer going to be February, but every month is Black History Month, so fuck you. Uh,
Exactly.
I was wanting to mention, maybe we could mention like a couple like bands to check out. That either have black members or they're all black.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll if you have anybody in mind, I'll let you go first. Mostly because I don't want to repeat anybody that you might say.
Okay. Definitely. Well, how many should I share?
I don't know. Surprise me.
All right. Well, I'll just go off the top of my head. Obviously, we've already been talking about them a bunch, but Urban Heat, because they're
Yes,
just like incredible, and I'm obsessed with them right now. So I'll shout
it's
them out
fine.
first. Yeah.
I played that show with them. I saw it. Yeah, it's worth giving
Yeah.
a shout out. Cause fuck me.
That's so cool that you played with them, by the way. Like, I actually wanted to ask you more about like your experience with like playing the show with them.
It, it was very high energy. That and the singer is ripped like fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
I was like, here I am, open up the show with my largeness, and then this guy comes out like looking like Enter the Dragon, and I'm like, aw,
Oh no.
I can't take my shirt off.
You should if you want to, if you feel comfortable. No.
I shouldn't.
Oh no.
No, maybe in a year we'll see. Get out from there. Get
Well,
away from my Keurig. You do not need coffee, cat. All right.
well, you know,
Yeah.
I was gonna say body positivity, but body
Oh,
neutrality.
and here's a sad thing about that. I'm 100% body positivity, and I love the bigger people. I love it's like no, be you. You're fat, yes, be you. I am all for like just dressing however you want.
Yeah.
Fat femmes and crop tops. I'm like I live for that.
Hmm.
However, when it comes to myself,
This is very real.
it's like yeah, it's like I don't. It's like I love it and support it for everyone else, and then I look at myself and I have like this fucking toxic thing when it comes to myself, honestly.
You know
But
what? I think we should talk about this. Like, I think we should talk about this in an episode, because big same.
absolutely,
I see other people and I'm like, hey, get it, whatever you feel comfortable in. I like love it, like you said, live for it. But then it's like me, and I'm like, let me cover this up, you know, which I think is fine too. Like, I think it's like whatever. I mean, obviously, the toxic and way that you see slash feel about yourself isn't
yeah,
great, and it's something that hopefully can be like worked through. But I don't. I'm also all for like, hey, if you feel more comfortable like covering up, cover up, as opposed to like forcing yourself to wear things that, you know what I mean? That you don't actually feel comfortable in, because
yeah,
you're trying to like
yeah.
convince yourself that you feel comfortable. If that makes sense.
No, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, but the body dysmorphia thing is definitely real. Um and okay, so the next band I was going to mention was Pitch After Dark, from
Oh
Vegas.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm so like they look like they have an amazing scene in Vegas, because I see their like posts on Instagram, and I'm just like,
oh
oh,
yeah.
it looks like so fun there, and I've never been. So I definitely hope to make it out. And I forgot they just played a show recently where they said, I think it was Reno, where they said they had like the best reception they'd ever had at a show, which was really cool to hear.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I want to make it out there. To if not to see them, to see the goth scene in Vegas. But yeah, Pitch After Dark is awesome, and they had that song Trapped Inside from 2020. So if anyone listening hasn't heard it, definitely check that out. And
Oh
then of
yeah,
course everything else that they make.
I
Um
got that on my YouTube thing, like where I'm saving like save albums and playlists and
oh
stuff. So
yeah. Yeah. Um yes. So Pitch After Dark, and then I'd like to shout out Xavius from the Ogre Packet Slammers. Now this is like more like deathcore slash metal. um and this is like a kind of 2 for 1 because it's the same vocalist but 2 different bands. So the first is Xavius from the Ogre Packet Slammers, who I love. They're like a I don't genre wise I wouldn't know exactly, but some sort of death metal, deathcore, slam, something. And the whole concept is a band about Shrek. So, have you heard of this before?
no, but
It's
I'm intrigued.
it's incredible. Like, so just imagine like your traditional death metal lyrics, right? Like everything is
Right.
just violence and and like the worst, most horrendous things you can think of, but it's Shrek carrying out all of these things. It's the best. It's like really the best. So check out the Ogre Packet Slammers.
That goes up there with the Ned Flanders metal band Oakley Dokley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's so many good themed bands like that. Like there's Trash Panda, it's all about raccoons, and Sludge, which is a band all about slugs.
Who's that one band where I can't remember the name of the band? They pop up on my YouTube thing sometimes. They dress up in like in hazmat outfits, and the singer always sings like.
Oh, oh God, I know who you're talking about, but I never remember their name. I really like the way the vocals sound, but the lyrics are just like obviously so nasty.
I you can you can
Not
you
that you
can
can't
you can
understand
tell
what they're
with the
saying
lyrics.
anyway.
All I hear is. He looks like he's having a good time while he's doing it too. But anyway, we digress. We're talking about like it's some frog metal band, and we should, we should be talking about Black History.
Yes.
Black.
See ADHD segues.
Yep. See.
Yeah,
We'll talk
but
about the frog band next time.
yeah, but the Ogre Packet Slammers, check them out. Awesome. My favorite band is my favorite song is Giant Green Destruction. Love that song so much. And then same vocalist Xavius, but in another band, which is really fucking cool, called Manolith. Um, Progressive deathcore is the genre, like just like extremely interesting, like some of the most interesting music that I've heard. And they have this one song called "The Fudge," which I think was their the first song they ever did together. And it's so cool because it's just got this like funky bass line, and then but there's like it almost sounds like just like a funk song, but then there's like screaming over it, and then it gets heavy. It's very interesting music. It's unlike their other songs, but still so cool. And that's what I like about Manolith is they're just so musically interesting. Um, and anyway, the song "The Fudge," the lyrics are literally just a fudge recipe. So it's awesome. But yeah, definitely check them out because Xavius's vocals are incredible. And he also does solo music, which is more like hip hop beats with screaming, growling, which is also really cool. So 3
No,
projects, 1 vocalist.
right on.
Yeah. It's time for the daily pat.
Yeah. Do you have anyone else you want to mention?
Oh, sure.
Or
Volvodania, which has been one of my favorite bands as of late. Uh, another slamming deathcore band. He was the guitarist. Luande LePrusent is now their vocalist because the drummer tried to kill the vocalist. I believe that was last year, or maybe that was 2023 now.
Jesus.
Yeah, actually crazy shit. But yeah, they're amazing. God, I want to see them live so bad. Like they're from South Africa and they've come to the US like so many times and I've missed them. But I'm determined next time they come to the US, I'm seeing them for sure. Like
Right
so
on.
Vulvodynia. And oh, for the love of God, if you search Vulvodynia, search band, please.
Oh, there's some other
Vulvodynia
stuff
is
come up
like
when you search that.
huh?
Other stuff comes up when you search that.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
almost curious. Wait, I was like, now I'm gonna have to look that up.
Like somebody said that they were wearing a Vulvodynia hat and someone looked it up. I think they were like waiting in line for like a baseball game or something. And somebody like I don't know how the person knew that the person like someone ahead of them in line searched Vulvodynia. And they're like,
Oh,
that's sick.
okay. I just found it.
Yeah, please, if you're looking for the
All
band,
right.
please search Vulvodynia band.
And of course, I clicked on images. So all right. So now
Exactly what
now
I
I know.
said
Now
not
I
to
know.
do.
Okay.
Now you know. Now you know. Oh, the other thing is this is not related, but there's a goth band called Bat Boner. For the love of God, if you Google that band, please put band after. I felt so like defiled. I was like, I'll never look
I
at
feel
bats
like
the same
if you just
way.
I feel like if you just look up the word bat boner, you're just gonna get a lot of like Batman related porn.
You would hope.
Or you're
You
just
see a
gonna see
lot of
bats with boners.
actual bat boners. I was like,
No, 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 no,
I'll
no,
never
no,
see
no,
them
no,
the
no, no, no,
same.
no. Bat boner.
Yeah.
Laura, fuck.
Oh, I guess the last band I'll mention because I just realized the time.
Oh, it's okay.
And I'm so sad because they're no longer active. But Bastet, they are a goth band, and their sound to me, their sound is kind of like a crypt put into sound. Like they really just
Ooh.
have that kind of nailed, you know.
Ooh.
And it's Bastet. Bastet, is that how you spell it? Um, but you can find them pretty much anywhere. Bastet. Here they are. Yeah, Bastet. And they have an album, Lucid Duality, and then you know you found the right band.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Let me throw
And
my. Oh wait, hold on.
Black Sunday, hello. I'm going to mention your band, so you don't feel like you have to mention your own band.
Screw those guys. I heard that
No.
singer sucks.
Definitely check out Black Sunday. Check out all the music videos on Juan's channel. Check out the song Ghost. And actually I'm a huge fan of your solo stuff too because I absolutely love um God, what was that song I was so obsessed with for a while? Another Night?
Oh yeah.
I freaking love that song.
Which we're actually doing a version of that now with Black Sunday too.
Oh,
So,
that's so cool.
right.
That's
And for the most part, a
exciting.
lot of the solo stuff is like if either hasn't some of the songs have been going towards Black Sunday, but it's been going toward the other band until we were dust. So
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, now I officially pass it over to you. There's already a roster of bands to check out if you haven't checked them
yeah.
out.
And to continue on, first band I'm going to mention, especially since I was just kind of like on their threads page earlier, band called Negro Terror. They
Never
are
heard of them.
they're like a punk hardcore band. they're still around in some capacity, but not as active right now because their singer Omar passed away like a few years ago. But these, yeah, this band was fucking nuts.
Oh,
And also the highlight of this band, uh, one of the songs they did a cover of a song. Right, they took a song from there. You've heard of that band Screwdriver, right?
that sounds familiar, but I wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to list the
Screwdriver
song.
is like this racist white supremacist band that was around for a few
Oh,
years, and the
okay,
singer
not
ended up
familiar.
like wrapped around a tree.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean,
Well, right,
I mean,
right.
I mean that's nothing to be sad about because it was awful
Yeah.
person.
Just the image or like that
Yeah,
saying always gets me like, oh my god, just imagining that. But yeah,
life comes
not
at you
to the
fast.
individual themselves.
Life comes
Yeah.
at you fast, and so do trees. But
Oh god.
anyway, they took. It's just funny. You have an all black punk band that took a fucking white supremacist song and then made it an anthem for everyone else. So it's just
I
kind of
love
like
that so much.
it's kind of like spitting in their face, like, oh,
Yes.
and it was great, and of course they
I
did it better.
love that.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy I'm here for.
Hell
I
yeah.
love Yeah, it's the song's called "Voices Memphis."
Cool. I'll have to
Yes.
check that out.
Another band I'm going to bring up, and you know this person as well. You've actually did a video with him, an interview, which would be Albie Mason from Scary Black, and
Yes.
he has another project I believe called "I'll Be Damned."
Yes.
Yeah,
That is so
I
cool.
I finally like last year cause I've been following him and talking to him like on Facebook for like a few years, and then just last year I finally met him in person, and then finally got to play a show with him.
That is so cool. Literally like a year ago, right?
Not even that long, but it was last year, but wasn't even that long ago actually.
Oh.
It was actually last summer we
Oh,
played the
was
show
it?
with him. I think it was last summer.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it
That's
was,
cool.
but did a show with him. Seeing him live, because like that was the first time I actually saw him live. Because I've listened to Scary Black stuff for a while,
Yeah.
but I've never seen him live. Then watching him live, it's kind of an experience, honestly.
Awesome.
The guy is just 100 the whole time.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I would kill to see. I've got to go out there. There's so many bands. I want to see you live. I want to see I'll be live.
Today's episode is sponsored by Mango Web Radio. MangoWebRadio.com. 24/7 streaming. All your favorite genres: goth, gothic rock, death rock, post-punk, dark wave, synth, dark electro, punk, industrial, 80s new wave, 80s club hits, and more. Tune in today. MangoWebRadio.com. Oh, yeah,
That's awesome.
I'd love to play a show out that way, just once.
Hey,
Yeah,
if we can dream it, we can make it happen.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. If anybody wants to book me and a couple other people, and you'll pay for our plane tickets and hotels, let's do it.
Yeah.
But next band I'm going to mention is also another homie of mine as well, who I also got to meet last year finally, and play a show with as well. Would be a band called Black Rose Burning.
Oh, cool. Never heard of them.
They're more post punk. It's really melodic, really powerful stuff. It's really good.
Ooh, nice. I like melodic.
Yeah, it's like it's like George Grant and his drummer. They put on like a really great show. So like if I mean Black, get down, sir, get down. Sorry, somebody's being a butthole. Sir, thank you.
I like how that one in the back has just been there.
Oh, Craig. That's Mr. Craigslist misconnections over there.
Oh, just like randomly peeking up barely over the top.
He's like, okay. But yeah, it's like he plays out a lot, and sometimes he does tours. I don't know if he's doing anything on the West Coast, but if he does, yeah, you definitely check him out.
Yes. Yeah, I'll have to look up to see if anyone's touring.
Yeah. There is another artist I discovered recently, and I cannot remember his name to save my life. He's this one kid, he's black kid. He kind of looks like a vampire almost.
A
But
vampire. I think I
yeah,
might know who you're talking about. Does he like promote himself as a vampire?
I think so. I know he's
Hmm.
got the contacts. I think he's got like a little fangirl, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to see if I can find his name because I know I subscribed to him. I
Speaking
don't.
of, because I just found someone recently whose music I thought was like very interesting. Thanks to Instagram, because sometimes Instagram will just push, you know how it'll just like push like random reels or like sounds to you.
Yeah.
So I actually found this through Instagram, and let's see, where's my library? Because I've been listening to it lately. Um, this this artist called where the heck? I thought I added it to this. Oh yeah, there it is. Tony X Storm,
Hmm.
and the song is "Show Me Strange." And what I really liked about it, this song like took me straight back to like the 2000s. It was like this perfect kind of combination of like R&B and like rock styles mixed
Hmm.
together. And I was like, "Ooh," and it just like took me back to the 2000s, but it's like a really good catchy song. Tony X Storm.
Oh, that sounds cool. Let's check
Yeah.
that out. Have you heard of the Deers?
No.
The Deers, they're like actually out of Canada. But they have this one black singer. He kind of sounds almost like Morrissey, but
Oh.
a little bit more soulful Morrissey, and then of course, without the racism, obviously. But yeah, they've actually been around for a minute because I got into them like probably like in 2008, 2009. But yeah, it's kind of like it's alt rock kind of Smith. It kind of has a Smith feel to it with some other elements in there too. So it's really cool.
Nice.
So definitely somebody to check out as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
no, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you go, you go.
I was going to mention one last band
Yes.
because I have a whole bunch, but my ADD brain is making me forget names.
Oh, it's all good.
But there's last one I'm going to mention is a band called Zulu. And they're from out that way, actually.
Oh, cool.
You know, they're like hardcore band and really good band.
Nice. I think we have a pretty nice list.
Yeah.
Especially like it just being off the top of our heads.
Oh yeah. But just, I mean, if you used to just look up more, there's plenty more.
Yeah.
Both the current bands and classic bands. I mean, you look up Skunk
Yeah.
and Nancy.
And
Yeah,
I'm sure throughout, all of our episodes we'll randomly be dropping bands
yeah.
as we're listening to them. So,
Because like I said, every month is Black History Month, just like every month is
exactly.
Pride Month.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Not only can you not take them away, we're gonna triple them up. We're gonna double
Yeah.
down, triple down.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
you.
Yeah, seriously. No, but
So,
awesome. Yeah. Even for me, like some of these that you shared, I haven't heard of. So I have some more bands to check out, and I still have a few from the original homework that I had. But I actually got
right,
through a
right.
few things, so I'm slowly getting through the
There you
list.
go. See,
Yeah,
look, we're getting there.
yeah,
It's
we're
like
getting there.
each episode, we're getting more hang of things. We're getting a little bit more into it. We're getting a little bit more professional. I just got to make sure I get my sound levels right, and make sure I have better lists and can remember things.
Same. Well, I know how it is. It's like I'm also trying to be like prepared, but then it's just like the time rolls around and you're just like, okay, let's do this, and you're just like in the middle of whatever the hell is happening in life, right?
Yeah, yeah. Faux
But it's
show.
always a good time and totally worth it.
Yep. So, any anything last things you want to throw in here
Any
as
last
we start to wrap this
words?
up? Any last words? I know what your last words will be. Your last words will be, "You must bounce."
Imagine.
give
That
give
provides
you a
like
little,
some whole other context.
yeah,
If
give you
they
a little
just like
mustache.
yeah, if they just like die on the spot and those are your last words, you're like, well, if you say so.
All right. Yeah. I thought that sort of thing was illegal, but fuck it. That was your last request. So, they say anything, I was
Who am
honoring the
I?
last request.
Exactly. Who am I to deny your dying wish? um, yeah, just as always, take care of yourself. Thanks to those of you who watch and comment. Like, super appreciated. Definitely appreciate the thoughtful comments and everything.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, take care of yourselves. My brain is like extra foggy today, so I don't even know what's going on.
Hey, just along having a good time. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah,
about you? Any last words?
I also want to thank everybody for watching. We've actually been getting a very positive response on this so far, and it makes me really happy. It's like we're doing something, and it's like people are digging it. It's great. I love it. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing this with you, and
Same.
I'm happy to see how far this goes and what direction this goes and what more we can do with it. I mean,
Same.
eventually, I might want to give this its own channel eventually, but let's get a following
Oh,
first.
cool.
But eventually, but right now, let's get the following first to make sure it's like we don't go to a channel, it's gonna be like dead.
Totally.
But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Make sure you subscribe to Jasmine's ch- Jasmine's channel. Yeah, I got to point in the wrong direction. There you are. You're over there, right there, right there. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Share these videos with your family, your friends, your enemies, your coworkers,
Enemies.
random people on the street that you just don't like. Send this to your crush. Here we go.
Aw, send this to your crush
Send this
with
to
no
your crush.
context.
We'll be your wing people.
Yeah,
Like, hey, the person that sent you this really wants to buy you tacos and give you a smooch.
that's so cute.
Also, the person that sent you this had a crush on you and wants you to tell you that you must bounce on it. Eh, And once again, that's going to be an earworm in my head for the next month again.
That's hilarious. It just like is
What
on
am I
loop
talking
in
about?
your head.
It's never went away. What am I talking about? But
Oh,
remember, folks, you matter. You are loved. eh, No matter what anybody tells you, you matter. And thank you for still being here.
yes.
And if you stay alive for any other reason, if for no other reason, stay alive out of spite.
You live
We
longer
love
that
you.
way. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
And we'll see you next time with Delia LaFay, aka Rachel.
Yes. We shall be back, and that will be Fawn on the Bond. All right. You guys take care. Bye.